The Ant and the Grasshopper. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Why are you working so hard? The Almighty has provided us with food on every tree out here. Why work so much? Just eat and relax and have fun like the way I am doing. Stop working like those dumb ants. Come on, let's play together and feast on the food.
Mr. Grasshopper, the food that you're enjoying today will not last for long. Please realize that.
Well, where is so much food gonna go? Sure, it's gonna be here forever.
Once the winters arrive, you will know how difficult it would get to gather food. So save today so that you don't starve in winters.
Oh, winters have long time to come. Till then, let's all play and dance and feast on food. I feel hungry and helpless and tired. I haven't eaten anything in days.
Hello, Namaste. Welcome back to our English class. And you just watched a beautiful and very interesting story which has animals as main characters, right? Yes, a story which has animals or birds as a main character is said to be fable. A fable should convey a moral value or a message to the audience. And today we are going to discuss a very beautiful and interesting poem which is adapted from an Aesop fable. So in this poem, the main characters or the writer shows two contrasting characters, which is ant and a grasshopper. So shall we start? Yes, the ant and the cricket. Yes guys, I'm going to read this poem and explain its meaning. So I would like you people to listen me carefully and underline the difficult words. The ant and the cricket. A silly young cricket, accustomed to sing through the warm sunny months of gay summer and spring, began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and winter was come. A silly young cricket means a small cricket, a grasshopper. Accustomed to sing, accustomed, please underline that word. Accustomed means used to or habit to sing or used to sing. Okay, accustomed, used to or habit of singing, habit to sing. So a silly young cricket accustomed to sing through the warm sunny months of gay summer and spring. And that silly cricket had the habit of singing throughout the season, throughout the summer season or spring season. It enjoyed that seasons while singing or enjoying through the warm sunny months of gay. Gay means here the word gay means cheerful, happiness, summer and spring. And began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and winter was come. Finally, the winter season had arrived and he stored nothing in his cupboard. Throughout that summer season and the spring season, he enjoyed and he sang, but he stored nothing in his cupboard. So he started to complain. Because why? Because his cupboard was empty and winter was come. Not a crumb to be found on the snow-covered ground. Not a flower could he see. Not a leaf on a tree, and not a crumb to be found. Please underline the word crumb. Crumb means a small fragment of food, and he was not able to found a small amount of food on the ground because the ground was fully covered with snow. Not a crumb to be found on the snow-covered ground. Not a flower could he see, not a leaf on a tree. There was no leaf on the trees. Why? Because it's a winter season. So, oh, what will become, says the cricket of me. And he was helpless because he never stored any food items in his cupboard. So, he was not able to find food from the ground or from his surroundings. At last, by starvation and famine made bold, all dripping with wet and all trembling with cold, away he set off to miserly and to see if to keep him alive he would grant. At last, by starvation means what? Extreme hunger. Okay, because he was not able to find food from the ground. So at last, by starvation and famine, scarcity of food. Okay, so due to starvation and famine made him bold and all dripping with wet and all trembling with cold, because he started to shiver because it's extreme cold outside. The ground was covered with the snow and he was not able to find any food items from the ground. So he was in starvation or he was in famine. So he was started to shiver, trembling with cold, and away he set off to miserly and so he decided to meet a meager ant, a small ant. And he set off to a miserly ant to see if to keep him alive he would grant. Okay, he seek help from ant. he saw that in the summer season and in the spring season, the ant collected and stored food items in his ant hills. So he thought that, our grasshopper thought that ant can help him. So he went to meet ant to seek help, to see if to keep him alive he would grant him shelter from rain and a mouthful of grain. He wished only to borrow, he would repay it tomorrow. So he knows that ant has a lot of food items. So he wished only to borrow. He wished to borrow food items from that ant, and he would repay it tomorrow. He decided to repay it tomorrow. So he wished only to borrow and he would repay it tomorrow. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. If that ant is not ready to help our grasshopper, definitely he may die. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. Next stanza, says the ant to the cricket, I'm your servant and friend. Says the ant to the cricket, I'm your servant and friend. But we ants never borrow, we ants never lend. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lend nothing by when the weather was warm? Quoth the cricket, not I. Says the ant to the cricket, I'm your servant and friend. On that time, he visited, our grasshopper visited, our cricket visited our ant hills. On that time, our ant says to grasshopper, so I am your servant and friend, but we ants never borrow food items or never lend any food items, so we are not able to help you. Okay, so that ant refused our grasshopper. Okay. So our ant says that we ant never borrow food items or never lend food items. So we ants never borrow, we ants never lend. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lend nothing by when the weather was warm? Did you store any food items in your house? Did you store anything? Our ant asked, or our ant inquired, did you store any food items? Tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing by when the weather was warm? Quoth the cricket, not I. Quoth means, it's an old English word. Quoth in modern English it means said. Said the cricket, not I. No, I did not store any food items in the spring season or in the summer season. My heart was so light that I sang day and night, for all nature looked grey. You sang, sir, you say. My heart was so light that I sang day and night. In those days, in summer season and the spring season, you know, the nature looked gay, means nature looked very cheerful. So I enjoyed that season, and I sang day and night. I sang day and night in the summer season and in the spring season. So on that time I was not able to collect or store food items. Why? Because the nature looked very cheerful. So I sang. So I enjoyed the beauty of nature on that time. For all nature looked gay, young sang, sir, you say. Go then, says the ant, and dance the winter away. So on that time, after hearing this, our ant says, what do you say? You sang throughout that season, you sang. So go now and enjoy this winter also. You can dance and sing in this winter season also. Go then, says the ant. You sang, sir, you say. Go then, says the ant, and dance the winter away. Okay, and you should, and please go and dance in this winter season also, and you should enjoy this winter season also. Please go. I'm not able to help you. We ants are not ready to help you. You just go. you just go from here and you just go and enjoy this winter season also and sing. You just start singing and dancing and enjoy this winter season also. We are not ready to help you. Thus ending, he hastily means quickly, left the wicket. Wicket here, wicket means its feather. Okay, and thus ending, he hastily left the wicket and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. And after hearing this, after hearing the comment of our aunt, our cricket leave that place. Folks call this a fable, and last two lines our author directly try to give a message to us. Folks call this a fable. People call this a fable. Fable means, you all know, it's a story. Stories having animals or birds as the characters. Okay, here two insects are the characters, that is ant and the cricket. So folks call this a fable. I will warrant it true. I'm promising. Okay, I promised it's true. It's right. It's a fable. But some crickets have 4 legs and some have 2. Okay, here our writer says that some crickets have 4 legs and some have 2. 2-leg cricket is our human being. Okay, some human beings are like that 4-leg creature, like our grasshopper, who is not ready to collect or store food in the spring season or in the summer season. Very lazy people, and some human beings are very hardworking. So the last line he indirectly says that this grasshopper is very similar to human beings. Some crickets have 4 legs and some have 2. So it is adapted from an Aesop fable. So guys, I hope you all understood this small poem. So thank you guys. See you in the next class.